The good news is that even though you might still be hurt by your fallen relationship, through the experience you've likely grown a lot as a person, so at least you'll have learned from your mistakes and won't have to do it all again. Stage 5. Do it all again. If you want to be a pro athlete, your goal is to win a gold medal at the Olympics. If you want to be a pro artist, you hope one day your work hangs in the Louvre. But if you want to be a pro chef, you have to have the dream that one day, however unlikely, a French tire company will finally rate your restaurant 3 stars. Let me just open up my shirtless men folder I've been collecting for exactly this purpose. We all have this one, don't we, boys? Fans who say things to me like, so you enjoy watching nearly naked muscly guys lathered up in spray tan flex next to each other? Yes. For example, using an image generator, here I use the prompt futuristic affordable city housing, and it looks exactly how I imagined it. Here I asked it, loser of the 2024 federal election, and it knew right away. The good news is you don't need special genetics to become an elite gamer. The only thing that can stop you is mandatory military service or a wife and kids. All things any self-respecting gamer would be avoiding anyway. Stage 3. The breakup. While breakups aren't fun for anyone, men in particular don't usually take rejection very well, whether it's from girls, election results, or especially art school. Even going back to ancient Greek mythology, when Sisyphus was punished by Zeus to endlessly push a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down as he reached the top. The story goes that every morning he would wake up, inhale 2 scoops of creatine, huff some ammonia, watch a Larry Wheels video, and get ready to smash a new PR, bringing joy and meaning to his otherwise tedious and wasteful life. Similarly, professional arm wrestling requires strengths that most regular gym bros never train, such as being able to rapidly fuck off under the table or shitpost on YouTube shorts in a foreign language. Slow texting. A lot of new daters feel they have to artificially stagger their texting to seem busy or unavailable. This is stupid because you are available. Instead, you should artificially stagger your texting because you're overthinking every word of your response. YouTube videos that are unavailable in my country, like Saturday Night Live, and now securely complimenting naked women's beautiful eyes. I can do that without a VPN, but this way she thinks I'm from the south of Spain. African food. Korean food. The most well-known Korean foods are kimchi and Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue is usually a buffet-style restaurant where you get to cook everything yourself on a little tabletop barbecue, while kimchi is the name I call the chairman of North Korea when I pinch his fat little cheeks. If you're not sure what that means, imagine if the government were to say, because you didn't pay your fair share, 150 people died today from an underfunded government program. This kind of thing would really rattle a libertarian because they know that their taxes would have helped the government to get at least a dozen more. Similarly, one of the worst situations to be in when you're going through a breakup is when you have kids. This is the worst case scenario because not only is someone breaking up with you, but you also have kids. At some point, you really have to start wondering how you keep fucking up over and over again. So then at 25% body fat and higher, we have white-collar dad bod, the median American, blue-collar dad bod, the true powerlifter, and of course, transcendent. Female streamers. And frankly, female streamers have it rough on Twitch. Not financially, of course, but in terms of being treated like a human being. This is because of the well-known fact that if you donate all your pocket money for that month to a female streamer, they are now legally obligated to be your girlfriend. I'm not saying it's fair or just, but I am saying I will also do anything for $25. They don't keep gold or silver in a vault in their basement because that's where they live, kept warm by enough GPUs to melt Greenland. Now, America is known as the land of the free and home of the brave, and while land remains very expensive and most millennials and Gen Z are too anxious to answer phone calls, it's still nevertheless a pretty good slogan. American food is often known in the United States as food, and it's characterized by extremely large portion sizes, both in the food you're being served and in the guy barbecuing it. Unlike TV, streaming appeals primarily to a teenage and young adult audience, and having done some streaming myself, I've realized it's basically a place where high school kids go to learn social skills from adults who act like high school kids. This phenomenon where other people look at you and think, damn, looking huge, bro, but you look at yourself and think, I'm so small, I need to get bigger, is a common side effect of bodybuilding called being correct. But when you watch strongman, you have to say, admittedly, I probably couldn't do that one, as you nervously glance at your wife to make sure she's not leaving you. The downsides of a disposable camera is that it's fun, which is in strict contrast to real professional photography, which must always be stressful or else you go to photography jail. With so much content, there's pretty much something for everyone, whether you're a gamer, a musician, a hobbyist, or just a member of Twitch staff. Around your classmates for nearly a quarter of your whole life, so everyone has already made their mind up if they like you or not. So the fear of getting rejected really doesn't make any sense in this context, because if you ask someone out and they say, ew, no, It's not like they just decided that the moment you asked them out. They've been thinking that for years. Now, while I'm sure philosophers might eventually be able to come up with a reason why this could be bad, in reality, almost all supplements or foods that get rid of toxins are really just laxatives or diuretics. So it makes you feel like they're somehow flushing something away, when in reality, you could have just put 3 shots of vodka in your latte like a regular person. Which is why if you ask a guy what would prevent another bad breakup happening to them, the answer is a simple 2-step process. Bench 3 plates, Bugatti Chiron. If it's League or Dota, he probably has social anxiety when not speaking in Russian, Portuguese, or above 110 decibels.